coin flip. That's the joke, right? Is market's going to go up or down? And it's
Yep. It's for sure going to go down unless it goes up. I want to watch this market's reaction at this view up here, 41.98.
all right. You keep your eyes on gold. I'm going to switch over to the NASDAQ and see how we're doing here. Hanging around these 680s. I'm going to be honest. I kind of like it in NASDAQ longs.
I saw a little bit of a pullback there, right? Where are we trading at right now?
Yeah,
That
690.
order also down.
Yeah.
They were at 720s. They're at 700 now.
Mm-hmm.
Someone says that's a crazy wide stop. Is it?
Not with the micro. That's the beautiful thing about micros. You could have. It's still better than 1-to-1, right? Yeah. Better
Yeah.
than 1-to-1 risk reward. So
It's like a doom stop. Shout out Doom.
Shout out Doom.
And honestly, this stop is on a half an hour. It's 2 ATRs. It's like a doom stop. So we'll see. Given it a little bit of space. If I was over leveraged, if I was trading this with the minis, probably wouldn't be as comfortable. But you're risking 20 points. How is that not? I also do not have to let the market get to this stop.
Well, 20 points. It's all relative though, too, right? Is it 20 points on one micro? That's a whole lot different than 20 points on one mini versus 20 points on 5 minis. So it's all relative. And if you're trading a 30-minute time frame, I mean, that could be very small.
Yeah, and someone might say, "Oh, I trade the Nasdaq with an 8-point stop," and then they're trading it with 15 contracts, and it's just like, okay, well,
yeah, it's all relative. The most important thing is the risk management, and that's a 1-to-1 risk reward. That's better than the 1-to-1 risk reward, right? That's 1 1/3 to 1.
Yeah, it's about 1 1/3. And I may add to this if we break down, but we'll see.
Right,
I don't know that I'm in this trade by the time it gets to this stop here. You're long?
I tried to join bid and it's going without me. NASDAQ is pumping and it's already 10 points higher than where I tried to enter. NASDAQ going. We went from 88 to 700. 12 points right there. And you are you in? Someone says CPI tomorrow, question mark. Is it on the calendar?
Is CPI on the calendar?
I didn't think it was.
We heard from the White House today, right? We might not be getting CPI.
Okay, yeah.
Or at least the old data. We might not be getting the old data.
Yeah, next week is going to be just a data dump, right? Like lots of data. What's new? What's relevant? What's going to be coming out? What's needs to be revised? What's this? There's going to be a lot to sort through on top of earnings, on top of the government reopening. It's going to be a very busy week next 7 days. It's a very busy next 7 days or so in the markets.
Yes, it will be. Is that on the
I don't...
CPI? They showed it. They did show it earlier, but it's not on there.
Okay. Yeah, I checked before slow markets and it wasn't there, so I didn't know. Who's on first? What's on second? That's what it feels like sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
With what's going on here, yeah. We just know these markets are moving and we're trading it up.
That's all it is.
That's what means the most, right? Our P&L. What's in our What's in our pocket? Who's long? Who's short? Ooh, I got a fun area of topic that we can talk about here tonight a little bit, and I want to bring it up with Jack. Jack's the guy I also want to have this conversation with.
Okay.
But I want to know your thoughts. I want to know chat. Chat, what is your thoughts? We're going to be watching these markets and trading it up, but we talk about this is kind of really affecting NASDAQ, I guess. NASDAQ, but we're talking about earnings. We're talking about this AI bubble. Now, I'm no economist. I don't pay attention to this stuff too much, but are we going to see a lot more pressure on the NASDAQ because we talk about Michael Burry being short Palantir and then Nvidia. And then we talk about, there's a lot of talk today because I was trying to look, why did the market sell off today, right? Sometimes we look why after the fact. And I was looking and I seen there's a lot of people talking about a lot of these stocks and companies like Nvidia and OpenAI and AMD and this. They have like a lot of debt, right, to grow this AI infrastructure.
Okay.
Do you pay attention to that, Coach Jay?
Somewhat, not too much, but I'm listening.
That's as deep as I got, man.
The AI companies just taking on a lot of debt.
It's these guys taking on all this debt.
The question is then, how can you monetize the AI that you're using, right? A lot of it is, and you know, there's paid subscriptions for ChatGPT and things like that from OpenAI, but are most people paying for it, right? How can you? It's a great tool. What are they bringing in from it is the question. And for me, I honestly think, I don't know, it feels like it has to be an enterprise solution, right? AI has to be an enterprise solution. I don't know that they can rely on like end user customers for revenue. It kind of feels like it has to be like an operating system, some type of enterprise solution, but that's just my opinion.
It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, to be honest. I don't dive too much in depth because I'm a pure technicals trader, but it's always fun to have conversations like that and see different points of views and opinions. And everyone, when we have that big sell-off like this morning, the first thing everyone's doing is like, what's happening? What's going on? You know, like this has to be market-driven. Is it fear-driven? Is it a tweet? Is it this? Is that? We know, and for me, I know at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. I'm a technical trader and I'm trading it. But it's always fun to know because this is what we do. We're all day traders. We're trading these markets, and sometimes it's nice to take a peek behind the curtain and say, okay, we're actually trading Nvidia and Tesla and Google and Amazon. That's what this NASDAQ makes up. Gold, kind of straightforward, right? We're just trading gold.
It's gold.
But NASDAQ is a little bit more complex. So is the ES. And I know Jack and the team loves to get into it sometimes. What's going on, but gold's breaking. Gold broke through those 195s. I think we could see 200 again. I might put on a nice little trade to get to 200 here. Might just be a scalp. It's one of those where I don't know what you want to call this. It's like a 2-inch putt. It's like, all right, we're at 98. We had this breakout. The chances of us getting 200 are pretty dang high. So there's a quick, 20 ticks right there for me. I think I'm going to do it.
See a lot of traders in the short chat saying short NASDAQ. What price are we at right now? Keeps rejecting at these 700s up here. Someone's on the offer. I was muted a minute ago. You guys are very observant, chat. You guys catch everything. Can't get away with anything. I owe somebody $5.
Exactly. Gotta be. I'm long gold now from 98.1. I'm gonna see if this little scalp's gonna work out here for me. I gotta pay for dinner, chat. I'm down 180 bucks. I gotta eat tonight. No bread and water. I can't get bread and water. Too many times. Yeah, look at this failed. Yeah, look at this failed. It's failed. It's failed to break through. It's failed to break through.
For now, kind of sitting at VWAP. We've seen this so many times.
It's bread and water for me.
I did get short a second one. Moved my risk down just a little bit and probably risking another $40. But if we get above 42.04s, I don't want this trade. I did say I would add near VWAP. We're here now. Let's see if we get the VWAP rejection. If not, then I'll be wrong on this trade. Risking about 230.
What's wrong with the banana? It's expired. We didn't get enough likes. You guys let the banana expire. But I might try and build a NQ long. All right, I'm taking NQ long here for a breakout.
All right.
Well, it's the top of the hour, and sometimes we see a little spike in volatility here regardless. All right, I'm long NQ from 694. I'm going to add to this position. Let's make that money now.
That order that was up there at 700s is gone. Didn't trade out. It looks like they just pulled it.
All right, I'm going to trail this up. Oh, come on. Trail it up. Trail it up for me. There we go. Let's get a breakout through these 700s. We tapped it once. We're tapping it again. And then we just need to just break through that 700 level. Go retest these. Whoa, there, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. 701s. I'll start to peel off a couple. And let's get to our normal 800 light goal. Our normal 800 light goal. Let's get that. Normal 800 likes. Come on. If this one's gonna fail again too. This is gonna fail again. I'm gonna just take some profits. I don't want to. I'm gonna just take some profits here for a little bit of something. I love how Nightbot, it just randomly it's spelled Topstep.
It's spelled Topstep.
Remember, it's spelled Topstep. But just every time I look in the chat, it's just that Nightbot's in there.
Thanks, Nightbot. Keeping us honest.
This isn't full port. This is 10 micros, dude. I was looking for a break of 700, and we have not got it yet. And we're just seeing this volatility here.
Nasdaq does look like a flagging pattern. I'm looking at a 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart.
Yeah, it looks like we were flagging.
Yep.
And it looks like we could break out to the long side. That's what this is so far, right? I'm playing it to the long side. Of course, it's not broken out yet, but I'm playing for the breakout to the long side. Someone says bad trade location. You know, I'm right in the middle, okay? I'm right in the middle of this trade location. We're diddling in the middle again, and I'm getting paid for it. Or I'm not getting paid for it. I'm getting punished for the diddling in the middle. Jay, you're still in your short gold.
I am still short gold, and I may cut this one early, but I am still short. I was taking a look at silver has been the metal leader, and it is pushing highs. Curious to see if it drags gold up with it. We did see some nice selling there at 4200s, but
diddler in the middler. Hey, that's my comfort zone. Sometimes. I'm gonna go through and look through some of these hashtag slow markets to make me feel better.
Why did you do that?
For the chat gets too wild.
Why don't you do that? Long 7 gold minis for Ivan from 4194. Nice trade. 7 minis.
Someone's in there slinging size.
Yes, they are.
Oh man. Oh. I'm down $400.
Okay.
I got my. All right, there you go. Yeah, we tapped.
I do like this flagging pattern in the equities.
So do I. That's why I was diddling in the middle. That's being preemptive, right? I'm to be honest, this thing might just reverse too. But that's a lot of momentum. Someone says was down 3,000 before. Now I'm up 165. Well, great recovery. Great recovery on that. I'm up 680 shorting Nasdaq here. Someone says. Y'all think NQ gonna be red or green tomorrow? That's hey.
It's anybody's guess. I'm gonna say green if I had to guess, but Come on, gold. Sell off. Go to 0.
Gold to 0. Gold to 0. Coach J. Man, NASDAQ just hanging out at these 690s.
Gold to 0 is not possible. Said that about crude.
Crude and gold might be a little bit different. All right, if someone's gonna pay me to take delivery of like 1,000 ounces of gold, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'd rent a truck, get Doom. We'll go pick up some loads of gold. Someone says full porting NanQ shorts. The NASDAQ just going sideways off that one. Gold.
Tapped my entry. Right at my entry price. And bounced. 41.93.10. It's like they watching the stream or something here.
They're watching, man. They're watching.
My 2 little sim micro contracts.
Oh, man, I still like that. I still like our original analysis here on gold for a short. So I'm going to get into it if I see a setup here. If we can consolidate a little bit more, I'm going to get into gold again. Because this 41.98 was acting as resistance throughout most of the New York session. Or support. It was acting as support throughout most of the New York session. So if we can hold this.
Show your charts, Dakota.
Oh, okay. There it is. Oh, you see it? So this level, these 198s, acting as support throughout most of the New York session. If we could act as resistance, I'd like to see that, and then a push back down to these 186s. If we do break above it, then I like a retest of some of these highs, these 08s, 210s. Coach Hoop says gold making a new high. Well, it makes sense, right? If we could break through this, then yeah, definitely a test of those highs.
Yeah. Yep. Silver making new highs. Woomoo has all the right answers. They don't look at silver. I actually have a silver chart up right in front of me.
Do you?
Yeah. There's one screen over here with gold, and there's a silver chart right in front of me here. What?
You
trade
silver?
what you see.
You place any silver trades?
I've traded it before. I've traded it before, but
I am long gold for that breakout to the long side of this. Show it, Jay. Show the silver. Well, for another 100 likes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually, I could just see 178 contracts just traded in a second in silver right at those highs.
Oh, there's the breakthrough 200.
I'm gonna stop reading chat tonight.
There's the breakthrough 2. All right, gold, get going. If not, then it's going to be a choppy night. We got all the action a little early.
You got long?
Yeah, I'm long from 99.5. I'm going to add to that here. Let's see. Just a second. Just a second. This is a make or break it. Make it break it right here. 1 second. 1 second. I got my finger on the button right now. I'll switch charts in just a second. My finger's on the button. I'm not moving it. All right. Okay. I got a second. There we go. Yeah, we're struggling to hold above 200 again. All right, okay. Minus 750.
It is starting to hold VWAP a little bit as a support here. Seeing some selling coming into VWAP that's not really getting any momentum lower. But we'll see.
We're not seeing momentum in either direction, to be honest. We're just
Nope.
chopping around here.
No, we're not.
Yeah, it's nothing. I'm happy I'm cutting these short, though.
Yeah, good management.
Yeah, NASDAQ's selling off a little bit, and then gold's just not really going anywhere. Michael says, when do you guys start winning trades? Tune in. Like, just show up. Where were you last night?
Start winning trades as soon as gold gets below 41.93.20.
41.93.20. You're gonna go short.
No, that's where I am short. So I'll start winning when that when the market gets below that.
Bury in the house. Yeah, gold's just still being a little choppy. It's that zone, decision zone. NQ, are we selling off NQ?
A little bit. These 55s look interesting in the NASDAQ.
What would get you to either adjust this trade, move your stop, take profit, add to it? Anything on your end?
No. I already added to it. I pulled my stop down just a little bit, risking about the same, risking about $40 more. There's really nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
Don't spam the chat. I don't understand why people spam chat. We answered that question.
Don't do that.
No CPI tomorrow? Question mark. As far as I see, I do not see CPI coming out tomorrow. But I'm not the source of truth.
Yeah, the only thing I might do with this trade is cut it early if we keep seeing selling fail under VWAP there. Which we keep saying.
Someone says, should have bought the dip. In what market?
The one going up, obviously.
There's a few of them going. Yeah. Gold, NASDAQ, both.
Silver.
Silver. Yeah, silver. Silver, gold, NASDAQ. Short of the lows. Man, it's been for a week straight. We were hanging around 4,000 on gold. Now we're $200 higher.
Yeah, we are.
Mike knows what it is. My long-term gold that I purchased is looking pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still swinging on my gold trade. That is. Went long silver, 896. I'm done. Great work.
Oh, is this real? Richard Harris wants to come on Slow Markets. Get him on here. Send a link right now. Richard Harris, come join us.
Where's that? What'd I miss?
MKRI just said that in the chat.
Does he? Hey, invite. The invite's there, Richard Harris. Wonder if he talks in caps.
Seen anything else, Dakota?
Not really. I mean, this NASDAQ flagging pattern's still looking very tempting to buy. But we're not really seeing much anymore. You? Are you seeing it?
Yeah, that does look interesting, but no, just holding on to this gold trade, deciding if I'm going to cut it early or just leave it. Leaning towards leaving it, but yeah, not really doing too much right now.
What is silver trading at? What, $53 an ounce?
Is silver at an all-time high is the question.
53.42 and a half?
No, it did not hit an all-time high yet. 53,765 is the high. We're about 0.6% off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Platinum is up tonight. Bitcoin is up tonight. We could be seeing it tonight.
Gold might hang around 4,200 for a little bit, man. Is 4,200 the new 4,000 here in gold? It's starting to feel like it.
Starting to feel like it.
Yeah, last little bit.
Well, that's fine because my stop is at 42.05, so standard 4,200s.
You're still short, right? Okay.
I'm still short.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna look for some new music. We'll go through this some music. So bear with us. Bear with me. Change the DJ. This is uncopyrighted music, non-copyright music, and I am not seeing anything in these markets. Go through.
No.
You got
pretty slow here.
You got the trade going on.
We are not seeing buying above VWAP, which I'm happy with on this trade. Right? It's VWAP and 4,200, both major levels here. If we're not seeing the buying above it, I'm comfortable being short here. We tried to buy above already earlier today. Buying kind of failed, so I'm just looking for anyone still holding on to longs to kind of sell here, but we'll see. VWAP is kind of a flat line.
They say Trump is going to sign the bill tonight.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what it looked like on Financial Juice.
Yeah, I see where it's like the U.S. House passed the bill to reopen federal government, sends to President Trump for signature. So will it be tonight is the question. It's basically a done deal, right? He's the one that was pushing for it.
Pretty much, yeah. Senate pass, House pass, just needs the president's signature. That'd be crazy if he didn't sign it. So I don't think that's gonna happen. But
that'd be the reverse Uno card.
Right. Actually, you know what?
Just never mind.
My pen ran out of ink.
My pen.
No, I think we're gonna get it done, which is great for all of our government workers. You know, airline, travel, all that coming into the holiday season. That would have been a mess if we were still in the government shutdown throughout holiday travel season. Oh, Thanksgiving's coming up. You know, busiest travel day of the year. It's good that they got that figured out. Take a look at Bitcoin here.
Looking at Bitcoin, I'm going to continue to watch the NASDAQ, actually, seeing if we could have that bull flag breakout to the long side, or if we're going to sell off. Not seeing anything else yet. Just consolidating. NASDAQ not breaking out to the long side.
Is this why they call it slow markets?
Yeah, this is. It didn't look like it there for a little bit. Now that the bill is passed, things starting to settle down a little bit. Wonder if they're gonna. I don't. It's calm for the storm. We shall see. I still like the longs of the NASDAQ. If we could break through the 700s again. You're sitting in gold short still?
Still sitting short.
All right.
Not really doing much of anything.
Hanging out here. Buy the rumor, do absolutely nothing on the news. Well, I mean, we pumped, right? We rallied.
Yeah, we did.
And now we're just sideways. So we technically got a rally.
And you're only looking to buy the NASDAQ on a breakout, right?
Yeah, above 700 again. I want to see the NASDAQ hold and get above 700 if we possibly can. Someone says too dangerous to trade right now.
That's why you have a stop.
That's why you have a stop.
It may not, though. I do agree that it may not fit your trading style. So, you know, if you are a momentum breakout volume trader, this may not be the best time for you because there's less volume right now, and that's not all the time, right? Sometimes we see, like Dakota was saying earlier, crazy volatility during the Asia session, and then nothing during the New York session. So, you know, just make sure the market conditions that you're trading fit your trading style.
Correct. Someone says hide P&L. No. Why on stream? Well, I'm gonna be honest. I am for not showing it if you're trading. I mean, you can talk about it after you're done trading, but a lot of people, they get so focused on the P&L. I mean, even myself sometimes, right? I'm sure you as a trader, I'm sure most of the traders here in the YouTube chat is the same thing, where you're just so hyper fixated on the P&L. When you are in the middle of the trade, you start looking at it, you start thinking of it, and then you struggle, right? Because you start.
I'm green. I'm red. I'm green. I'm red.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, I'm down 500. Oh, now I'm down 600. Now I'm down 1,000, and it distracts you, right? It distracts you from the process.
And P&L is on the screen for this trade. This is the only trade I've taken in this account tonight, but it is there, down $17 right now. Tested my average price there again. Let's see if we get some selling now. At this point, if we push 90s and don't get get some selling here, I may just get out of this trade.
Okay.
Make some decent selling coming in here. There's really nothing on the order book for to stop. So it's either there's just no volume trading right now, or we're not going to go.
What are you looking at? The 5,000 tick?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, this is the daily chart. This is the daily chart.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's the 500T at the top left?
Oh, that is 5,000 tick, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, you just switched to it. So
Yeah.
What exactly are you looking for right now? Now that gold's starting to sell off back to your entry?
I am looking for someone else to agree that gold needs to sell. So I have a chart up in front of me right now that is showing the volume in this trade. I can pull up the volume indicator on here as well. I don't know why it's not here. It should be. But basically what I'm looking at is, oh, there it is. Where were you? Basically what I'm looking at, you see this volume indicator down here?
Yes.
You see how it's like spotty?
Mm-hmm.
It's like very infrequent. I'm looking for consistent volume above that average in my direction, right? Everything so far has been below the average, which is why I felt comfortable holding it above VWAP, because price traded above there, but volume didn't go. We didn't have any volume trading, but now I want to see some type of follow through, and we're starting to get it, right? We can see these volume candles start to build a little bit here, but if they fail, then we're going right back up. So just looking for some follow through below 90s.
Okay. And what got you in this trade?
Let's take a look. 30-minute chart here on the open. 4,200 major level. Since we've traded 4,200, volume has gotten pretty flat. We haven't seen much of an extension above 4,200, and this is the first time we're trading it. And then if we have VWAP for the session so far, it's leaving this 30-minute range to the downside. Now, this is not leaving convincingly. We've seen sometimes where this angle of VWAP is a straight line down. So this trade is going to require a little bit of patience because, again, there's no volume saying, hey, we have to go now. And it's still not saying that. So kind of right now, losing a little bit of faith in the trade unless they get going right away, and maybe not faith in the direction, but faith in the timing, right? Where this might not happen in the time frame that I'm looking at. So I may be okay cutting the trade and then just putting it on when the market is saying, hey, now is the time to go short. Because right now it feels like a 50-50.
Yeah.
51-50, right? So my finger's on the trigger to kind of cut this, giving it an opportunity. But if we get back above my entry, I don't know that I really love being in this trade. I'm not going to go to break even right away, but my finger is on the flatten all button.
Where's your target at on this?
My target is much lower. My target is 74 to start and then 41.60.
Say that again.
41.74, 41.60.
74. Okay, 41.74. So you're looking way down there. You're breaking session lows.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that the government reopening has any effect on gold?
I'm sure it does.
Negative effects?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We kind of saw gold. I think with the news that was kind of out there today was, hey, the government is getting closer to resolving the shutdown, and we saw gold rally all day. So it's kind of hard to say.
Someone says you need the short song. Okay.
No,
we'll
don't play that damn song. Do not play that.
Okay. No. Jay says don't play it. I'm not gonna play the short song. No short song.
All right. You know what? Play it. Let's see. Play it. See what happens. If it doesn't work, this is the last time we're playing.
See what happens. Okay.
64% short, and look at that 8.8 tick bounce as soon as the song comes on.
I just push play. Just give it time. Just give it time. All right, Jay.
Tick bounce as soon as it comes on.
Just give the song time. Louder. If it's not working, you just replay it and play it louder. Horrible timing. I mean, if we keep playing it, eventually it's gonna work, right?
Eventually, yeah.
Is that how it works?
I know the purpose of using the quotes tab on Topstep X. Part of that is I run at the buzzer every day with Coach Paul, market recap. So we go over the top percentage movers and just to get an idea of what's moving out there. Right. Sometimes I might be looking at a market and it's completely flat, and then I see something else that's up 5%. I'm like, hey, you know what? Maybe there's a better opportunity over there. Come on, song, do your thing. Work your magic.
It went down like 5 ticks, so it's working.
Hey, there we go. Come on, sell it now.
It's technically working now.
Don't stop at 90. Any advice on avoiding tilt? Understand what your tilt triggers are, what they look like, right? What puts you on tilt to begin with? For me, I know what puts me on tilt, and it is missing trade setups that I call out. So what's the fix for that? take the trades when they present themselves. But if a losing trade puts you on tilt, it's not, the tilt is just an outcome, right? Tilt is the outcome of something. Could be a losing trade, right? Now, what do you address? Do you address the tilt, or do you address your response to losing trades? Or, come on now.
I can turn the song off if you need me to.
No, it's kind of working now. It's kind of working. We're yeah, if over leverage costs you to tilt, then address the trigger. Right? Don't over leverage. Trade with a size that you're truly comfortable with losing.
Someone says it's the song. Well, we haven't really gone anywhere, have we? 90s?
No,
190s? Someone says revenge put you on tilt. Tilt is a real thing, man. I've been on it. I can still struggle with it too.
Yeah.
Especially being in front of thousands of people. Just like, oh.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Dang it. Well.
Song's coming to an end, or you got it on repeat?
It's halfway over. It's halfway over, and we didn't really get anywhere.
No, we didn't. We are seeing the volume start to build just a little bit. We got 3-minute candles above the volume average, so someone's trying. But what happens if you sell something and it doesn't go lower? You got to buy it back. So that is what I'm watching out for. If these sellers fail here, and they're trying, if they fail, I'm just hitting the break-even button, and we're gonna get out of this trade.
Where's your
entry? Take the loss at this point. 41.31, 41.39.10.
Okay, say that again.
41.39.20 actually. 41.39.20.
41.
93.
93. Okay.
41.93.
41.93. We got like 20 seconds left of the song, and then it's over.
Honestly, my stop could probably go 41.95 at this point. We're gonna hit the break-even button. Giving this trade enough time. Not really seeing what I want, so you're either gonna stop me out for break-even, or we're just gonna go. Because at this point, I do not want this to come back up, and definitely not turn into a loser. At this point, I sat through the heat. If we're not gonna go now, I'm not gonna sit through that heat again.
I mean, we keep holding the 90s.
We're done with the 90s.
We're done with the 90s. with authority.
Right. All right, there we go. Come on now. Did I just make some spicy ribeye money? I definitely did.
You're looking for 70s?
I'm looking for 70s. That could be a couple of spicy ribeyes, but let's see. Yeah, I still like this trade on a higher time frame. Looking at the 30-minute chart, it's just.
What time frame? The 30-minute. So you like?
Yeah, looking at the 30-minute, I do still like this short. This rejection at 4,200s, no volume above 4,200. Starting to see volume pick up just a little bit to the downside. Just gotta go.
It's like there's no momentum.
Right. I almost, yeah, like I think we trade 41.75s before we trade 4,200s again, to be honest. And maybe that means my stop should go above that.
Why are you so why the conviction on this?
No volume above 4,200s. So let me show you an example of a trade that played out and kind of what I'm looking at, right? So in the NASDAQ today, we were doing the opening call and we talked about major levels, right? Whole number levels. In this case, we had VWAP in the NASDAQ. So look at this level, right? 25,800, right? Why am I looking at 25,800? Big fat round number. Everybody who's trading the NASDAQ knows when we trade at that level. When we traded up to 25,800, price traded above, but volume didn't go, right? So it starts to get thin up here, right? And then what happens if you buy something and price doesn't go higher, then you sell it, right? That comes back to VWAP. Do we know that we get this full move down? No, we don't. But there is all of this room that we had buyers in, and now when we get that aggressive selling to come in, it brings us back down. Now in gold, if we look at gold here, right? I'm kind of looking at, so we started the session at 4,200s. So what I'm looking at is, again, VWAP price traded above 4,200. VWAP was never above 4,200, right? So price traded above, but volume didn't. So, and now what I'm looking at is, where do we have the potential to come back to? If there were buyers all day yesterday, or today's price action, if there were buyers in this that are looking for price above 4,200 and they don't get it, then we may come back to 41.65, and that's my target there.
Okay.
So it's just a hypothesis. We'll see if it plays out, but that's the trade idea. And honestly, I think it works. It's just we got the we got the spike of volume that we expect from the Asia session. Now I'm thinking, when's the high likelihood of volume to come back in? Maybe during the London session, but more likely during the US session. So
it's a matter of like when it's going to play out, right?
Timing and location. Yep.
Timing and location. That's something I've been struggling with a lot lately, Jay.
Right, and I think I have the location right, but this is not a trade where I'm just like, oh yeah, this is like definite. I'm gonna put on, a full allocation, just because we're not seeing the flow.
What would make you put on full allocation? Like, you have the conviction.
If the market had the conviction, right? So yeah, I'm out. I'm flat there. So let me find an example of. Okay, so let's look at crude oil last night. This is the first half hour in crude last night.
Okay.
You see the difference in VWAP here? Where it left this range, and like it convincingly left this range once price left the range?
Yes.
And then that was the trade, that was the trend for the rest of the day in crude. So if gold looked like this, then I'd probably be in a bigger position. Because
and that's why you
this
took
is
it with smaller size.
Exactly.
Would you get back in this trade then? Because you got out.
Yep.
Would you get back in this? And what would get you back in?
So for me to get back in, we have to reject 42.05s. Right, because now this is starting to look like a range. So for me to get back in, rejecting up at 50% of this candle here, 42.05s, I'd get back in. My stop then still goes above that high.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
But yeah, see, just no follow through.
Yeah, good cut right there.
Thanks,
good
man.
cut, man.
And it's still kind of valid, but it just, that's a lot of, maybe I just put on the trade and don't look at it, but we're here and looking at this trade, so.
Okay, perfect. Well, fair enough. Let's go through. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm trying to see if there's, because I see what you do, but I don't see an opportunity to get in short just yet. And maybe it's like you said, we got down to those 190s and we just held it. We tried. We poked below it for like $1, 188s, and we bounced right back up. We bounced right back up. So I'm going to go through this. I'm going to go through these hashtags, slow markets. Jay, let me know if you see anything else on your end. But we got some good ones. Yep. My charts. All right, there we go.
Yes, please.
Mimi says, I just requested a 5K payout. Love you guys at Topsteps. Hashtag slow markets. Let's go through a couple more of them here. Let's see. Man, we get so many anymore. There's tons of these requests. Oop. Address.
CFT says.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, no, I was saying CFT in the chat saying, y'all might see my name on the leaderboard tomorrow. CFT, what trade are you in right now? I know you're short something. CFT live funded trader with Topstep. Maybe short the NASDAQ right now. What do you got here, Dakota? Some more.
All right, yeah, Edris says, Coach DBA, slow markets, love my gold. Nice. Up $1,600 in that XFA. Nice work. Make sure I'm... Man, that's nice. Love seeing that one. Go through a couple more of them. Liking through this as we get through. Oh. 5K. It's such a good feeling to get your payout. To get a payout here. Put in all we all put in all that hard work. All that hard work, and then finally get to that payout. Can I share my executions too? Anybody watching me trade?
Share them.
Share them.
Share them.
That's what we're here for.
And you never know who's watching.
You
Never know. I've seen you. You posted it. You popped into somebody's stream. They're like, "Oh wow, Coach Dakota's here." All right, that's cool. So if you guys want to start streaming your trades or whatever, do it.
Yeah, I love it. I love supporting the community. Like you stream, you just. I love the trading community. I mean, with any community, you're gonna have good and bad actors, and I will always support traders. I will always support traders, those that support others, and do it in the right way. I know there's a right way and a wrong way. Who's to judge what's right, what's wrong? But doing it with transparency, in my opinion, is the right way. Anybody who's not transparent and is misrepresenting themselves is what I dislike. And so transparency is very important for me. And if you stream, I love it. I'll support you 100%. Just keep up with the transparency and be honest. $1,400 by Kenneth. $1,400 in pre-market. Locked out. Slow markets. Green on the screen. Green on the screen. And of course, SJR trades. SJR trades. One of the always on here. Always on here. Green on the screen as well. Man, traders are just killing it. And here I am in the red. Traders are doing so well, and I'm struggling over there in the red.
It's one data point.
One data point. One data point. One day.
Red Candles Print says, being a volume trader, and I saw this comment. Sure, I'll defend us as volume traders. You know, the very polarizing figure in trading. ICT said volume doesn't work. You only need one contract to be shown for the market to move. Is this true? Yeah, it's absolutely true. If you are trading a live market, you have the ability to move markets. And every time I say that, somebody's like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. You can't move markets. You can. Now, the extent that you can move that market depends on how much you can trade, right? So if I could trade a 5,000 lot in the NASDAQ, I can move it as far as I want to, or as far as the market's going to allow. If I can trade a 5 lot, I can move it, you know, based on the liquidity in that market. So, you know, does volume work? Does it not work? Regardless of what strategy you trade, if you place a trade in a live market, whether using ICT strategies, moving averages, moon cycles, if you're placing a live trade, you are contributing to moving the market. It's actually our job as speculators to provide liquidity to move the market. So does it work? Does it not work? Nothing works, but everything works if you manage your risk.
It takes two to make a market. It takes two to make a market. And I know Hogue, to be honest, I'm going to say this with some confidence. Anybody that I've talked to who has made a market, who's worked on the floor, who's worked at the exchange, they believe in volume. I mean, we were at the New York Stock Exchange just the following month, right?
Yep.
And that's all they were talking about. What's MOC, market on order? What's all these market orders coming through? What's all the volume? Where's the volume?
I got billions of dollars.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Yep.
500 orders on one side of the market and you got 5 orders on the other. What do you think is going to affect, right? I don't trade volume. I trade technicals, but volume orders move markets, right? That's the reality of what we trading in. It's an interesting thing. Everyone's gonna, heck, people will debate anything, man. Anything. Absolutely anything.
You know, it's funny. It literally does not matter what trade strategy you use. And I think, and shout out to Jacob, you probably don't want too many people trading exactly the same way as you, right? Because then your trade gets a little crowded. But if you can't manage risk, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you can't manage an account, it doesn't matter, right? Use whatever you want, say whatever, defend whatever strategy you want until you blue in the face. But if you can't manage your risk trading that strategy, nothing works.
Exactly. Managing risk. We all struggle sometimes with it, and it's just being able to continue to get better.
Yeah. Red Candle's print says, so why is he saying that? Does he think only his way works? Maybe. And maybe that's just conviction in your strategy, which we all need to have as traders. I'll be honest. When someone says something doesn't work that I use, thumbs up. Doesn't need to work for you. Only needs to work for me.
Yeah. That's all that matters, right? Doesn't work for you and you say it sucks, okay. Fair enough. It works for me. Gold is just just these 90s. 4190s. That's what it's hanging out at.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to keep going through some of these hashtags, slow markets. Let me know if you see anything on your end. You got your charts open and up.
Yeah, we are. So there was a good question in the chat from who said that? Futures Noah. So why was I framing out this candle in gold when there was a higher volume one? It's a good point. The candle I had framed out was the open, but then we have the Asia session open, right? That Shanghai open, which is this one. And it kind of gives us the exact same prices, which is really telling me that this market is not going anywhere right now. And it could still sell off. I do like that we're rejecting right at 50% of this candle. Right? That was the highest volume 30-minute candle. But gold is very comfortable trading here, which maybe I welcome, because if we're still trading here during the New York session open, that means we get a nice trading day in gold. Potentially.
NASDAQ hasn't really went anywhere. We got that nice pump, and then just kind of went sideways. We have the U.S. looking to sign the bill. Send over to the president, right? Everyone's IC is like 9:45. Are they referring to Eastern time? Let's see if we can get that. Pull that up.
See.
Chat gets it before I do. Let's look at this. Yeah, 9:45 p.m. Eastern time.
Where are you saying that?
So it says the bill now heads to the desk of President Donald Trump to be signed into law. The White House has scheduled a bill signing in the Oval Office at 9:45 p.m. and it passed 222 to 209.
Nice.
All right.
See if they have anything on the White House YouTube, which we won't be able to bring in here, but we can tell you if it's happening.
Yeah, because it's happening right now.
Nothing live yet. On Financial Juice, they did have on the calendar that he was at a dinner, so maybe he's still shaking some hands at the dinner before he goes and signs the bill. But it feels like that's what the market's waiting for right now, right? I'm scanning. We took a couple opportunities, took a couple trades, but this is pretty consolidated here, so
yeah,
okay to be patient. Dakota, when you do, you take a couple trades tonight, some winners, some losers. Do you start to frame out what the morning looks like, or do you just completely say, you know what, hit the Men in Black pen, I'm going to erase what happened and just see where the markets are tomorrow morning?
Men in Black pen, man. Short-term memory. And that's what we have to have as traders. Short-term memory is the best way to go. Now, it doesn't mean you don't forget about it and you don't learn from them. I think it's very important for us to journal as traders. If you go on tilt, if you struggle, if you do this, if you do that, you learn from it. And that's very important to learn from your mistakes. But if you're going to let that affect your next trade, that's where that short-term memory needs to come in. Like memory like a goldfish, right? It's like, oh man, that trade, forget about it. I'm not going to let that affect my very next trade, right? As long as you're still following your process, and that allows you to follow your very next trade in like the correct process, without it letting it affect you, right? And then once you're done trading for the day, then you could go back and review, or if you are going to let it affect you, just lock out and be done. Just say, hey, I'm not seeing things correctly. I need to be done trading. So take a break. But then the next day, yeah, you just forget about it. You know what? No pressure. I'm not going to be pissed off and let my trading from yesterday affect what I'm going to do today. Same with athletes, right? Professional athletes are the same way, where you just get into a rut and you just can't get out of it, where you had like a bad game and then one game turns into 2 games, then 2 turns into 3, and it's just like, man, just let it go. Let it go. You choked. That's happens.
TGS, I'm thinking the same thing, saying gold looks like a better short now than it did before. It's still holding this view up, which is starting to tick lower. I also see some questions in the chat. How am I getting this box around? I'm just using the fib tool. If you don't see me clicking anything, it's because Alt F is the hotkey for the fib tool, and I just have mine set to 0.5, 0.5, and 1. You can use a rectangle. It's the same thing. I'm not a fib trader, so I just took out all the other levels. I'm just looking for 50%. And then what I'm anchoring it to is usually a session open or high volume. So in this case, we have it anchored here because this is the highest volume of the day. And what I'm looking at is, when we establish that range, does volume stay in the range, which we're seeing right now, which means no direction, or does volume leave the range, which it kind of did earlier today. But yeah, just using the fib tool.
Use the fib tool. Yeah, that gold short's looking tempting, man. I look at it and I'm like, oh, do I trade it? So,
yeah,
I'm feeling
you look at
something, the harder it is to just not trade.
So what I'm looking, 41.8790. That is, there's a big seller that came in. Somebody sold like 160 contracts there, and we keep bouncing off that price. So I think it's going to go. Maybe I was a little impatient, but I'm okay. Not thinking about this trade. There will be better trades tomorrow. I just gonna hold on to that. And if there's not, there'll be better trades on Friday.
And if there's not, Monday, Tuesday,
Monday. And if there's not, we got bigger problems.
Next week's gonna be crazy. Tomorrow is Thursday. Man, this week is just going by. We have the U.S. opening up. Sounds like Trump, the president, is looking to sign the passed bill. We have, what else do we have going on? We have a lot of Fed speakers tomorrow. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Any last thoughts before we finish it up here, Coach Jay?
Trade well, manage your risk. Try not to force the market to do something. Every time I've ever done that, it's failed. So try not to force the market to do anything, and give us a review on Trustpilot. If you can do that, if you like what we're doing here, not just at Topstep TV, because we of course know you like what we're doing here on Slow Markets, right? Everyone's hit that thumbs up button. You've done that already, right? I'm looking at you. You've hit the like button already, right?
I did.
451 likes. That can't be real. Let's get those likes up. But if you want to do us a favor, leave us a review on Trustpilot. If you like what we're doing here, not just Topstep TV, but Topstep in general, the program, the platform, anything like that, leave us a review. Trust that somebody does read every single one of them. So if you have something to say, leave it in that review. That's about it. Trade well, manage your risk. I will see you all for the opening call tomorrow. Oakland Torch says, don't forget, I am pretty. If no one told you that you're pretty today, you are. Dakota, that's it, man. That's all I got.
Yeah, that that threw off my mindset. I
Hey,
said,
man.
you
Hey,
gotta
man.
read the.
You hadn't heard
Dude.
somebody else hear it from me. Pretty on the inside too, all of you in the chat. Let me get that link for Trustpilot and let's get the hell out of here.
Pretty on the inside, inside and out. All right, we're all in our own unique way on that aspect.
Face
only a mom could love.
Right.
Oh man, what a day! We seen all that volatility, and then it just kind of died as soon as we started getting into these trades. So
yeah, I think as soon as we hit pen to paper, we'll see the volatility pick up again. So maybe you stick around and wait. You know, slow markets is ending now, but we may see some volatility. For me, I'm gonna lock it up and come back for the opening call.
Come back for the opening call, bright and early tomorrow morning. If not, I will be seeing you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I have Baron with me. I was talking to Braden. Braden, have to get him on here. We could do a three-man weave. Me, you, and Braden trading up these markets.
That'd be awesome.
That would be interesting.
Let's do it.
That would be interesting. Three charts, 3 traders, and hopefully some volatile markets. Let's just say that.
So hopefully so.
Okay.
Did we go over the schedule? I think we did.
Yeah. Yep. And I think that's it, man. I think that's it. It's kind of just
slow markets.
Just I was pumped, man. I was pumped. This is like short.
I'm not gonna lie, I was too.
Short song didn't work, and now I feel like we're just dragging this out.
Just waiting for something to happen. It's like, oh wait, there it is.
Something happen, and
extend the stream. Go another half an hour.
When's the Topstep pickup game? Leaving. I don't know, Jay. I'd play you one-on-one again. I lost. I lost to Jay playing one-on-one basketball.
You did. You beat me in horse. But and then we played on the same team, and I can't remember how that went, but we'll just say we won.
No, we lost. We lost them all.
Damn.
We lost them all.
Yes, we did.
And they were all a foot about taller than us too.
Yeah.
They were. We were
playing against some giants.
We played some NBA players, it felt like.
All right, so real quick, actually, we were talking about this flagging pattern. Is this breaking out of that flag now? I'm looking at a 15-minute chart.
On the NASDAQ?
Yeah. Right, we had this little Dorito.
So far, it's testing. It's almost down to settlement, huh?
Yeah.
That was resistance over there to your left, right at the close, where we opened up. That was resistance.
Darnell saying, this is where you long. Yeah, this resistance up here, right?
Yeah. So the question is, will that resistance be support?
Become support, right?
It's hard. It's difficult. I mean, yeah. Right now, there's 10 points. There's 10 points. I say it, and the market jumps.
So I did say I like these 55s earlier, and that's where we got down to. Are we gonna extend the stream another? No.
No. We go just end it here. End it here. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, if not tomorrow night. You, Jay, take care, and I will see you as well.
Later, guys.
Later.
Micro.
Other thing, Jay, is keep an eye. Secretary Vicente has been talking for the last 10 minutes. I didn't even see him on the schedule, but he seems to be talking about some things about the $2,000 rebate that we're going to get, and so keep an eye on.
You
the
know
equities.
what, Hoop? He was on the schedule, Hoop, but he was not on the schedule for another 2 hours. But hey,
there you go. He
yes.
just got in there. Just look for something else right now. It's fine.
Yeah, focus on extremes.
There we go.
Focus on the extreme.
The other thing,
Focus
Jay, is
on
keep an
the-
eye. Secretary Vicente has been talking for the last 10 minutes. I didn't even see him on the schedule, but he seems to be platinum, silver, and gold, and just kind of use them.
Or we're going to use this value area high to serve as maybe a springboard for a further upside move. Right now, if you, kind of look at it, if I draw a little, parallel channel here, right, you can see that we're still in a bullish channel here to the upside, right? If we just look at the most recent price activity, right? So I'm kind of a believer, as long as we stay in this bullish channel, we have to err on the side of bulls. If we break down below this channel, then we kind of maybe can turn our attention to maybe something else. But that's kind of what I'm looking at on the 30.
Awesome stuff. Thank you for that, Coach Ray. We got a settlement price in gold, 4106.80. We checked it in the overnight, bounced off of there. We have a value area high from yesterday, 4155, and just stuck in that range for now. I took a look at some of the other metals. Silver right now is up 1.81%. I know we've had a lot more traders trading silver recently. It looks like it's in the lead for the metals right now, and gold kind of staying in balance for now, but that can
this channel, then we kind of maybe can turn our attention to maybe something else. But that's kind of what I'm looking at on the 30.
Awesome stuff. Thank you for that, Coach Ray.
Looking to cover their long, their short positions, and we've just kind of continued, like you said, we gap opened up higher. A lot of percentage move inside of a day. I think the big thing, you can see my skull and crossbones just to remind me that I am trading the Widowmaker.
I was going to ask about those. About those.
So I couldn't find a good spider, Jay, so I just went with a skull and crossbones.
Okay.
The big thing is, Jay, that, right now there's 40, call it the 4,500 level and higher is going to be a little bit sticky for it to get through. I mean, it's still middle of November, but as you got an EIA number quote happening tomorrow. I'm just, a lot of this, I will agree, has been short covering. The question is, like you said, can we get a push above these, these highs up above 460 and then maybe start to push higher? Once again, volatility is going to increase here. You can just book it. It's just this market. And once we broke that trend line that's been there for a long time, Jay, it's kind of, I'd almost like to see a retest, but natural gas gets fairly directional like a metal market, and when it goes, it just goes. So yeah, this is zone. So I would say that sometimes I also think sometimes we get the ability where, like JD says, the market's out there to screw the most people. So I always look for a little more extension, like 25, 7, 20, 20-ish area. But, maybe we get some rotation down to 690. But, that kind of zone, like you said, and once again, it's one of those days where, the ranges are pretty small all over the board tonight from overnight. I think, the prudent thing probably is, as I got my rally zip up on and thinking about what Hogue would say here is that, I think we're going to have to stay patient and let the initial balance set and then look for some opportunities unless we don't get some news on it. But 690 might be kind of an area. And me, it doesn't quite give me heart palpitations, but I will take a trade if I see the good opportunity.
All right. Awesome stuff there. Thank you for that, Coach Hoop and Coach Ray. That is the context we have for the markets that we trade here. Let's take a look at crude oil. Coach Ray, you said
I knew you were going to say that.
Bearish crude here. I mean, this thing is selling. This thing is selling right now. We have a And gold popping
Yesterday's
here
low,
as well.
59.66, right? Maybe a target. Visual.
Interesting spot here. Did we take it? We took it out already, it looks like.
70, what's the low?
67 was the low here.
67.
Nope.
Yeah,
tick,
right on it.
A tick above it.
Yeah.
A tick above it here.
59.40 seems to be the next logical level.
59.40. What are you seeing down there, Coach Ray?
I'm just kind of seeing a 30-minute level, looking at the 30-minute and seeing where buyers maybe have stepped in here a little bit. So 59.40 is kind of what I'm seeing on my charts as a level. I mean, below that, we get down to 59, right? So it's kind of an intermediate level that I'm seeing on the 30-minute. So 59.40 is the one above, and then 59 is kind of the next logical step after that. So
59.75 last trade here in crude. Crude down 2% on the day right now.
Yeah.
Coach Ray, you did say
now
you were bearish.
today, I believe is today EIA. I believe it is, right? Inventories.
Well, we're getting it tomorrow.
It says tentative.
Tentative.
Yeah, it says tentative.
Just hanging out. I think it crude.
All right, let's take a look at some of these prices. You heard him in opening call talking about the sell-off going on in crude oil right now. Trading right around the lows, $59.56. Look at about a 70-cent sell-off in the last 25 minutes or so. Let's take a look at the NQ, 25,780. ES trading 68.93. Overnight highs, 6,900 and a half. And look at the Dow, YM. Trading 48,152. We are less than 100 points away from all-time highs. All-time highs in YM is 48,214. And gold trading 41.39. 90 seconds to the open. Braden, any prices of interest you got your eye on in? Wow, let's go NASDAQ. Wait, what? Where are all the markets you're looking at?
Let's talk about crude. Let's talk about crude because I'm fairly confident I'm going to be getting in this trade in the next hour. Yeah, we're expanding on the daily candle to the downside. There's a level down there at 58.80s. We're kind of testing a support for the third or fourth time here at 59.40. I want to see some kind of retracement, and then I just want to get in the momentum on this daily candle and continue to move down, hopefully for a break of 59. Try to find somewhere where I can tighten my risk up and maybe size into position. Let's see what the retracement looks like. Let's see what the sentiment looks like out of the bell.
Love it. Braden locked and loaded, ready to go. Dakota, thoughts, prices of interest in the NQ. Again, last trade, 25,777.
Just higher, man. Just where do we buy it? I have a hard time seeing this market sell off. I'm just gonna look for opportunities to buy this thing. No levels. I have no levels, so I'm just gonna wait and see how this thing shakes out.
All right. Jack, 6,900s. All-time highs in the ES, 69.53.75. May get there today. Zombie rally today, 50-50 on the tilt. Any prices of interest? 68.80 was sticky yesterday. We're well beyond that now.
Yeah, let's see. I think so. Probably the all-time high in the SPX now is around 69.43 or something in the futures. If we get up there, so a little work to be done. I like the dips. I mean, I'll probably wait. Dakota's probably gonna get in a little more aggressively, but I guess I'd be waiting for like 75 to buy.
All right, very good. We are now open, locked in. Tons of Fed speakers today throughout the day. It's gonna be a jam-packed morning, to say the least. We got first on deck. We've got Williams. Has Williams begun yet? Not seeing much from Williams. Scheduled for about 10 minutes ago. Besant, we got Paulson, we got Waller, more Besant, Bostic, Myron. 10-year auction today. Collins. This is Alte Cisco earnings after the bell. Let's go see what happens here on this day. It's a little selling here in the NQ. NQ selling off 25,740. About 40-point sell off off that bell. ES doing the same thing. 68.87. About 7-point sell off there. Dow, look at the Dow. Dow closing in on all-time highs. They're now 7 points away from all-time highs. 22 all-time highs. There we go. Air horn, pew, pew, pew. 48,217. We are talking.
There's some crazy rotation going on right now between the Dow and the NASDAQ.
All-time high. Yes. Look at that. Yep. Buy the Dow, sell the NASDAQ. NASDAQ selling off right now. New lows, session lows. That is 25,713. And the Dow is absolutely cooking. ES selling off. Shout out to where's Steve?
Yeah,
Steve?
let me get some data on the Dow, and I'll go trade it.
So
Well,
here's
woo.
here's what the Dow. It's only 30 companies, and 11 of its top 13 components are in the green right now, led by Goldman Sachs up 1%, Caterpillar up 1%. Those are the two highest weighted. Makes sense.
Beautiful. Where's Steve? New all-time highs in the Dow. Look at that. Like Jack's saying, they are buying the Dow, selling the NASDAQ, selling the ES. Rotation indeed. Look at the
I'm gonna
NASDAQ.
take a long here in the NASDAQ.
Long
I'm gonna have a wide stop. A wide stop, yeah. Long from 701. 701.
Okay.
With a wide stop, 1 micro. See if we get a little bounce here off this level. If not, then I'll do a hogism. NASDAQ is leaving the what did they say? The opening range of the dead ass high. What's the opening?
There you go. There you go. Yep. Yes, indeed. About
not looking too good, actually.
Oh, we'll
Temporarily, we just bounced off the lows in the ES that were printed, around 6 a.m. this morning.
That price, what do you got? 82s or so? 60...
Yeah, right around there. We just turned around. We'll see if it's actual support.
And right out of the gates, we're looking at some selling, about 100 points off in the NQ. Made some lows at 25,684. Bouncing a little here. It trades 25,707. ES, like Jack was saying, selling out of the gates. Sold off about 10, 12 points in the ES. Bottomed out at 68.82. We're now trading 5 points higher up at 87s. Look at the Dow not done. There you go. Dow not
morning.
Yeah, settlement right here, right now at the NQ. So let's see if we hold it. My stop loss is at 617. Like I said, just 1 micro. 1 micro. I'm risking $160. This is one thing I love about micros is stress free.
What are some really dramatic daily candles that we've seen on crude? Like if this got really dramatic, and then also what caused them? Once again, I don't have a lot of experience in this market, but we're like 2.5 points to the downside on the daily. We've seen some daily candles, some of the larger ones, like 4 or 5 points. I don't know if those were like inventory numbers that caused those.
Probably like
just trying to see like what the potential news
here. Let me pull up the continuous contract. Let's get real weird.
5-minute candle.
Because this daily candle is above average as far as the range. But not to say it couldn't go lower.
59.21 new lows in crude. All red bars looking at on the 5-minute here. Selling for the last hour and a half.
I see on Monday, January. January.
New lows.
Maybe this was like the Iran thing or Iran. But there's a 12-point move there. Or
hello.
Was that 60?
And there is a
new low. 2,500 lot in ES offered. 2,500 offered at 68.82. 2,500 they ask about 4 points higher here. We are running away from it. 68.78. New lows 68.77 in the ES. 2,500 lot showed up on the ask at 68.82, and the market is running away from it. New lows in the NASDAQ. We got size here in the ES. Look at that, baby.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
25,000. Yeah, 68.82.
Are you flat, Dakota?
Yeah, I'm flat. I'm up positive 880.
Damn. Okay.
Way to protect that. Nice.
New lows NQ 25,580 now. We're down about 200 points since the New York bell rang about 12 minutes ago.
Dakota, you might have jinxed it when you said what can keep these markets down. Hey,
you know what?
Selling on the hourly.
We're still above yesterday's low, all right? So
we're gonna fill.
We still got a ways to go for us to break yesterday's low.
68.70.
We're not as bullish as we were though.
Back right down to 68.54 right now in the SPX.
Here's your 75.
There's no no news or anything. We're just selling.
Oh. Nothing.
They're
Rare
Fed
earths,
speakers?
nothing right now. Williams, nothing. Here we go. Closing on that 2,500 lot in the ES. Again, 2,500 offered at 68.82. We're trading 5 points beneath it. It's looking heavy. NQ might be making some new lows here. It is getting heavy. New lows ES, new
I'm
lows
short.
NASDAQ.
I'm
Actually
short
low
in
here.
Q, 5 micros at
Here.
74.
74. Very good.
I'm going to risk 630s for the bounce.
Short 5. All
Trying
right.
to follow the momentum.
Like it. Did you go in with the market? Did you get our joint ask on that?
I think I joined ask.
Okay. New Dow might be pumping here for another run at all-time highs. About 10 points to go there. New all-time
Dakota,
highs.
if you're still long, I got
all-time
into 1 ES to start around this area I mentioned,
Oh,
68.50.
No,
in
sir.
the
I'm not.
SPX.
I'm not long.
You are not.
I was flat 100 points ago almost. It seems like.
Oh, you were in the NQ, yeah.
I was in the NQ. Yeah, not ES.
all good, Jack.
Trying to
What
find
price
out
did we
if there's
get?
news. Just 1 micro so far, 76 half. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything to cause that.
I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's coming. I mean,
He's just, I don't know. I think sellers just hit it. I mean, we bounced like 1,200 points. That recovery was amazing off that sell off last week. I think we just got
PTO,
hit.
P. Tompkins, remind me to ask that question here a little bit when the markets slow down. We'll get to you about the difference between ask and market. Going to market, essentially, you're being aggressive. You're catching the momentum, and you're just selling little less. Price is going to be as good, but you are essentially guaranteed a fill. You will get in the market. Ask drawing on the ask, you're just trying to sell it at a better price. We'll get to the details of that in here. Remind me to ask the fellows about that question. Good answer here. The new lows NQ 25,567. And the NQ
Down
new
almost
lows
2%
crude.
now.
New lows crude, $59. All right, closing on that 2,500 lot in the ES. 68.82 offered 2,500 times. New all-time highs in the Dow. Closing that 25.
So we're long 2 MES from 76.
76.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire stepped in right there at 570s, 580s. I like it.
More selling in crude, $59.16. All-time highs in the Dow, 48,454. Anything on the NQ ladder? Any size in the NQ ladder?
Not seeing anything yet.
Damn.
The question is it possible for the NASDAQ to fill the gap? That little gap down there. I'm seeing it start like right around like 268, 60s, maybe 220s.
Okay.
That's
220s. Oh, wait, okay.
That's a long ways there.
Yeah, hey.
So got to get to these yesterday's lows first.
Anything.
I mean, we're right where we opened up yesterday.
Not seeing any headlines, nothing yet from Williams. We got top of the hour. We have Paulson scheduled to speak at the top of the hour. Gold just made some session highs, 41.46 in gold. Markets are rocking right now. Again, Dow making new all-time highs in the first 25 minutes or so of the New York session. NQ seeing some serious selling. We're down about 200 points or so when that bell rang. ES was chopping around. We're trading around 68.93 on the open. We're about 20 points lower. Nothing on the tilt right now. I'm not seeing any news.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So maybe, just someone smacked, 2,500